on this wonderful world of Disney. Nature, as only the Disney cameras can see it.
What fun when one is observant.
Its wonders and surprises. Who knows why some ducks nest in a tree? Or how a seed can plant itself? The Ranger knows.
You got that, boys?
Yes, sir!
So if you have an appetite for exploration, make a beeline for the Ranger's Guide to Nature. Coming up next. Our story begins after these important messages.
Honey, it's hard to convince me of anything. So when more of the dentists and hygienists here recommended tartar control crest for fighting tartar, I said, convince me. They said once ugly tartar is scraped away, tartar control crest helps keep it away between cleanings. I tried it, and my teeth feel clean and smooth. Of course it fights cavities. I mean, the name is Crest. But I won't try and convince you. See for yourself.
Tartar Control Crest with fluoride, the dentist's choice for fighting tartar.
Welcome to Iowa, where Sunday is celebrated with two well-loved traditions. One is Sunday service. The other is Sunday dinner. In Iowa, people understand the importance of time spent with family and friends. For over 50 years, Iowa has been the home of Dubuque ham and the inspiration for the good, honest flavor Dubuque brings to your table. Welcome to Iowa, and welcome to Dubuque.
Some people think decaffeinated coffee is second class because it can't taste as good as regular. Not Hills Brothers. They shop up to 50 countries the world over to make a decaffeinated that's so good it actually tastes as good as Maxwell House regular coffee. That's a fact. Hills Brothers decaffeinated isn't second class. It's world class.
Hills Brothers naturally decaffeinated. It's world-class coffee.
Get ready for the Payless Family Savings Stampede. You'll find hundreds of women's shoes on sale for just $4.99 to $9.99. Hundreds of children's shoes, just $4.99 to $9.99. Even athletic shoes on sale for $4.99 to $9.99. In fact, you'll find fashions for the whole family on sale during the Payless Family Savings Stampede. And at just $4.99 to $9.99, you better hurry in. They're going fast. Payless Shoe Source. You could pay more, but why?
How about some nice new carpeting?
We can't afford carpeting right now.
Hey, right now is the best time. Empire's offering free credit for 6 months.
Can we afford carpeting? We can't afford carpeting.
Free credit for 6 months, including no payment for 90 days.
Maybe we can afford carpeting.
Free credit for 6 months, including no payment for 90 days, and prices from $7.95.
And you said we couldn't afford carpeting. 588-2300 M4.
And now we present the Ranger's Guide to Nature.
Welcome, guests of nature, to the Little Ranger Nature Camp. We'll get along just fine. Now, here are forms to sign. Have you had chicken pox or mumps or ever had a stomach cramp? Inflate your lungs. Let's see your tongue. Say ah. Fine, fine. Is your clothing plainly marked? And did you bring a brush and comb? You should have left that bubble gum at home. Now let's all write a postcard and be sure it has a stamp. But make it clear you love it here at Little Ranger Nature Camp. Now here's your mop, here's your broom. Clean every corner of your room. Stow your gear, move your trunks. On the double, make your bunks. Pack your knapsacks, look alert. Sew those emblems on your shirt.
Ow!
First aid kits are on the shelf. You must learn what to do if you hurt yourself. Fall out in uniform, everyone. Say, aren't we having loads of fun? And now for our first activity. We're off upon a nature hike with miracles of life to see.
Perhaps we may unfold some secrets that they hold.
We'll learn their nomenclature as we study every bird and tree. Examine weeds with fluffy seeds and squirrels that can fly. My!
We'll see spiders spin their webs. We'll listen to a bullfrog call while carefully avoiding poison. Oh!
No joke. And if you're filled with wonder, as in nature's world we tramp, well, we encourage questions at the Little Ranger Nature Camp. Have you seen beavers hard at work? Or ever watched an otter slide? And do you know how beehives look inside? Then let's explore all forms of life, wherever they appear. Now, first, we'll take up insects, and we might as well begin right here. Here's one of the strangest members of the ant world, the leafcutter, also known as the parasol ant.
Because they look like they're carrying parasols?
Right. They're gardeners by trade, and they have a very unusual type of garden. It grows neither fruit, flower, nor vegetable, but a secret crop that... Another leafcutter is the ravenous caterpillar. Only they fatten up on the leaves themselves. Here's a hungry group on their way to search for food.
Aren't they colorful?
Come and get it. insects are intriguing, I trust you'll not deny. They have their place in nature, just as you and I. Each insect has a value, though some must be suppressed. But when it comes to being useful, one leads all the rest. A good friend to admire, not to fear. Yet when disturbed, she makes her point quite clear. No! Oh, excuse me, honey. My fault. Now, boys, may I present the honeybee, the honeybee. She's part of one big family, the drones, the workers, and her mother queen. Every morning when it's 5, she's out working for the hive on her pollen nectar gathering routine. The honeybee is virtually the wax and honey industry. It's one sweet business, yet she never smiles. As to honey, it's been found for a bee to make a pound, she would have to travel 50,000 miles. But she deserves the most of our praise for her special eyes and pollenizing ways. There are thousands, many thousands of our crops, depending on her frequent friendly stops. Now, with alfalfa flowers, lots of fruit, the honey and beeswax to boot, she has a fair responsibility. And without our insect friend, there would surely be a trend toward havoc in our whole economy. Yes, sirree, you can bet, boys, we owe a great debt to that honey, little honey bee. Come on, boys. And when they found a new field, they make a beeline home with the news. Now, this may sound unbelievable, but it's an actual fact that bees can communicate with their fellow workers through a strange dance. Now, watch closely.
Our story continues after these messages.
Chicago. A man is about to get on a routine flight. Suddenly, he pauses. He doesn't know why, but he's got to walk away. An hour later, the plane goes down in flames. It's dismissed as chance. Britain. A woman has a sudden image of a black mountain that's moving, with children trapped underneath it. 2 hours later, a Welsh schoolhouse is buried in an avalanche of coal slag. It's dismissed as coincidence. Northern Texas. An unidentified flying object is reported by at least a dozen people. Although there were no storms in the area, it's dismissed as lightning. Now, Time Life Books announces an important new library, Mysteries of the Unknown, a series that explores the most controversial phenomena of our time and tells you everything that can be known. The Midwest. A mother feels a sharp pain in her right hand. Far away at that exact same moment, her daughter screams as she touches a hot pan. Just chance? Or is it telling us something about our own untapped capabilities? Mysteries of the Unknown goes deeper into unexplained phenomena than ever before. It documents the facts and uncovers what people were never willing to talk about. Stonehenge. A visitor fashions a wire antenna in the shape of an ancient Egyptian symbol. He points it at the stones, and a surge of power rushes into his arm, knocking him unconscious. Was it all in his mind, or was it much more than that? To experience Mysteries of the Unknown, examine your first volume, Mystic Places, for 10 days free. Then decide if you want to dismiss it.
To order your first book, Mystic Places, call 1-800-532-1100. Examine it for 10 days. Keep it and pay just $12.99 plus $2.98 shipping and handling. Other books will follow, one about every other month. Keep only the ones you want. Cancel at any time. Call 1-800-532-1100.
We now return to the Ranger's Guide to Nature.
As the workers crowd around, the scout will move in a short, straight line to show the direction to the flowers, and then will circle back and the speed of the circle will show the distance the bees will have to travel. A slow circle means a long distance. They repeat the dance until all seem to understand. The amount of honey or pollen is told by the shaking of the dancer's body. If the dancer shakes vigorously, the workers will know that the crop is abundant and the whole army will be off on the wing. Meanwhile, back at the hive, the beehive is not a city of many families. It is one beautiful home with rows of six-sided rooms built of wax.
Our story continues after these messages.
Get ready for high-flying thunder excitement. Let her rip, because all new Thundercat action is roaring your way.
Watch this!
You'll see great new Thunder thrills, featuring brave new Thundercats, battling even bigger and badder evil enemies of Third Earth.
Nothing to it.
So join Lion-O and his bold band of superheroes on the incredible Thundercats.
Weekdays at 7 on Fox 32.
In 1987, this legendary entertainer did a guest spot on Magnum P.I. playing the role of a retired cop. Name him: Frank Sinatra, Gene Kelly, Cary Grant, Art Carney. Call winners the 24-hour telephone trivia game for fun and prizes. 1-900-999-9000. Choose sports, music, TV, and movies. Win a discount certificate from your local Music Land. Win a compact disc player. Win a 7-day luxury cruise for two to the Caribbean or Mexican Riviera. Play now. 1-900-999-9000. 79 cents a minute, no toll. Frank Sinatra.
Oh, and Dave, before you get comfortable, do you know what happened to that Pepsi I bought? There's this great new Pepsi lottery game that Phyllis told me about. You know Phyllis, the one who knows everything about everything? Well, Phyllis told me, just look under Pepsi bottle caps, and if you find that pot of gold lottery thing, you win a free Illinois lottery ticket. And remember that one lotto winner who won $40 million? Imagine! A chance to win millions in one pot. Pretty good, huh, Dave? Dave!
Get set, Chicago, for dynamic rodeo action and a whole lot more. See champion cowboys and cowgirls in 6 exciting contests. It's the International Championship Rodeo at the Rosemont Horizon, February 18th through 21st. Friday at 8 p.m. is WFLD-TV Kids Hat Night. The first 1,000 kids get a free cowboy hat courtesy of Channel 32. Get tickets now at the Horizon box office and Ticketmaster or charge by phone. 559-1212.
Save at Ace. Roofing, room additions, siding, soffit fascia gutters, steel doors, total electrical, tuck pointing, waterproofing. Call 525-2600.
This week at Dominic's, it's the Party Time Pleasers Pepsi products. 2-liter bottles, just 99 cents each. At Dominic's, the only food store this good.
We now return to the Ranger's Guide to Nature.
Of course, Mother Nature can't always depend on the breezes to scatter her seeds.
Our story continues after these messages.
There's a lot to laugh about weekdays on Fox 32. At 4:30, the gang's all here for a hilarious half hour of nonstop nonsense. It's What's Happening. Then at 5, the comedy continues with Arnold, who's always ready to wisecrack his way out of trouble in different strokes. And at 5:30, all Nell breaks loose. She's one stubborn lady who's big on laughs in Gimme a Break. So tune in. There's always something funny going on weekdays starting at 4:30 on Fox 32.
You ask kids why their beds aren't made, and they say, I forgot. You ask them why they're walking with muddy sneakers through the living room, and they say, oh, I forgot. But these same kids will ask you, Dad, how come you didn't fix any Jell-O pudding tonight? You said you would 2 years ago, August 12th, at 7:31 p.m. You had red sweater on and some loafers, brown. And you say, I forgot. And they say, Dad, you're grounded. Jell-O pudding. You can't be a kid without it.
Era Plus takes on today's toughest laundry problem. Your children. They're why you need the protein power of Era Plus. Nothing cleans every stain, but watch Era cut clean through muddy dirt and tough protein stains like grape juice and tomato soup. See, protein gets out protein. Think you've got problems? They're child's play for Era Plus. Protein power to cut clean through.
This week at Dominic's, it's the Party Time Pleasers Pepsi products. 2-liter bottles, just 99 cents each. At Dominic's, the only food store this good.
Kermit the Frog here, reporting from Mount Rushmore. Air pollution affects everything. From people to trees to national monuments. To find out what you can do about air pollution, write to Kermit, National Wildlife Federation, Washington, D.C., 20036. We care about clean air.
Stay tuned for more of Disney Super Sunday after this.
In its time, a room like this was considered a showplace. But compared to the kitchens you see today, it looks old, dull, and boring. Well, if your kitchen looks like this, Sears authorized cabinet fronts can give it a fresh new look as easy as 1, 2, 3. 1, we remove your old doors and drawer fronts and throw them away. 2, exposed frames and sides will receive a rich-looking, high-quality laminate. 3, new custom-made doors and drawer fronts are installed on your existing wood or metal cabinets. All this can usually be done in less than 72 hours without the inconvenience and expense of completely remodeling. Because your existing cabinets stay in place, you'll enjoy significant savings over the cost of totally replacing your perfectly good cabinets. Sears installed cabinet fronts are available in a wide variety of the latest decorator styles and colors. Additional cabinets and countertops are also available. Every door and drawer front is custom made to your exact measurements and professionally laminated to stay looking great for years to come. Your new cabinet fronts will be installed by neat, courteous professionals. And best of all, you can be sure that Sears and their authorized contractor will continue to stand behind the quality and craftsmanship of every job. You can trust your house to Sears. Right now, for a limited time, you can save $200 off the regular price of any Sears authorized cabinet front installation. As part of this special offer, you'll also receive all the cabinet hardware absolutely free. To get a free in-home estimate, just call this toll-free number. A Sears authorized contractor will help you select a style and color that's just right for your home, show you convenient credit plans, and provide quality, professional installation. You spend more time in your kitchen than any room in the house. Let Sears installed cabinet fronts make it the beautiful kitchen you deserve.
Call toll-free 1-800-468-2200 to arrange for your free in-home estimate. Act now and save $200 off the regular price of any Sears traditional style cabinet front installation. You'll also get all the cabinet hardware absolutely free. This is a limited time offer, so call 1-800-468-2200 now.
And now, back to our story.
For a balanced outdoor program, we endorse the Little Ranger's bird-watching course. Birds have fascinated man since the dawn of time. Mentioned in great literature, music, art, and rhyme. We think of birds as symbols. There's the dove who stands for peace. For happiness, the bluebird, may his tribe increase. The owl, who stands for wisdom, everyone esteems. and Orioles and Cardinals.
Our baseball team.
Here are your binoculars, all tested and approved. You'll find them much more useful with lens covers removed. Be sure you have guidebooks, boys. Fine, let's move along. For hark, the feathered creatures have filled the air with song. All out for bird watching. You'll need no license, it's free. What fun when one is observant. Ornithologically, we're going bird watching to find a species so rare in field or forest or meadow, or maybe up in the air. Through shape and size and how it flies, one may ascertain as to whether bird or weather vane. Now we must walk quietly, talk quietly, try to whisper your words, for all the birdies are watching us watching the birds.
Is that a gnat, catcher, or sapsucker that's way up there on a limb? Although I've looked in the guidebook, I can't identify him. I see a blue jay or a kingfisher. He's flying over the ditch. Perhaps he's some kind of swallow. I can't decide which is which. I see a blur, a constant blur.
Oh, that's quite absurd. Constant blur could not occur. There's no such bird.
Oh, gee, there's this species and that species. How can we tell them apart?
Well, one thing you can be sure of, boys. They're all egg-shaped to start. Ah, just in time. Looks like something's stirring here.
Gee, what funny-looking birds. They look more like alligators.
That's logical, boys. Birds originally came from reptiles, like these alligators. Alligators! Oh, let's get out of here. We're in the wrong chapter. Ah, that's better. Here's the nest we're looking for.
What kind of egg is that, Ranger?
It's a pigeon egg, and it's hatching right now.
Baby alligator.
To Mother Pigeon he is. She's mighty proud of her infant, and good reason. Now this mother killdeer is just beginning to realize that one of her chicks is missing. The little rascal has strayed from the nest. There's a dangerous stranger in the sky. So Mother gets Father to babysit while she takes out after Junior. As the enemy hovers overhead, Mother Killdeer is willing to sacrifice herself for her young. So she goes into her broken wing act. This gives Junior a chance to scurry back to the safety of Pappy and the nest. Now here's a mother that's a real swinger. A sandpiper.
Look at her go.
When you hike along a mountain stream, keep your eyes peeled and you may see one of nature's strangest water birds, the ouzel.
The what'zel? The ouzel? That's a funny name.
Well, it's sometimes called a dipper because it dips underwater for its food. The ouzel doesn't swim or dive, but it sinks below the surface and walks along the stream bottom to search for tidbits.
Gosh, it looks just like a submarine.
Yes, it makes its home near the rushing stream. Handy for feeding and fairly safe from its enemies.
What do they eat?
Larvae, insects, and small fish.
Ugh.
This youngster's so hungry, he's meeting Mother halfway. While our young ousel is trying to make like a duck, here's a duck that seems to think it's a squirrel. It's a mother goldeneye, and she's chosen to raise her brood in the abandoned nest of a woodpecker.
Boy, that sure is a long way up.
Mm-hmm. Now, these downy ducklings must leave their nest before they've learned to fly, and it's mother's problem to get them safely down from their quarters aloft. Watch me, she tells them, and do as I do. That's duck talk for line up, little paratroopers, and bail out one at a time.
Gee, it's a long way down. Geronimo, look out below.
His landing may not have been as graceful as Mother's, but he bounced higher.
Hey, come on, quit shoving him. Last to go is Tail End Charlie. There's always one in every squadron. At last, the entire brood is on the ground, all accounted for, and all in one piece. Amazing as that may seem. Thank goodness they'll never have to do that again. Their troubles aren't over, however. This is enemy territory, and the most dangerous moment of their entire maneuver. Since they can't fly, having just proved that without a doubt, they're vulnerable to any number of predators. So off they go on the double to the safety of the nearest pond. Bedtime always comes too soon at Little Ranger Nature Camp. Fresh air plus exercise makes sleepy, drowsy eyes. We lay our bedrolls on the ground, some spot that isn't hard or damp. Your clothes should be like mine, you see, hung up nearby with care. There. Never saw the stars so bright. Perhaps you'll recognize a few. The Milky Way, and Mars, and Pluto, too.
Some view. Now here comes your lullaby to make your eyelids droop. From Little Ranger Nature Camp, its orchestra and choral group.
The wonderful world of Disney will continue following these messages.
Like to win this 2.5-carat diamond pendant? You can, if you're a winner in Walgreens Double Diamond Sweeps. Not one, but 2 winners. Free entry at the Flex Shampoo or Pepsi display.
Here's a double good color watch photo offer from Walgreens. Get a second set of big 35mm 4x6-inch show prints free, including a free $1.99 value album. Or if you choose, get a second set of regular size color prints for a nickel a print. The second set choice is yours, only at Walgreens.
Hi, I'm Bob Vila. Each week, millions of people watch my home improvement show on TV. But no matter how much I cover, people still seem to have millions of questions, like this one. Dear Bob, I never seem to have enough space in my kitchen. How can I make more room? I've got one simple answer. The Time Life Books Home Repair and Improvement Series. Just look at these great ideas that can help you around the house. In your first book, Kitchens and Bathrooms, you'll learn how to build a custom-made work area, from fitting utility drawers to assembling a kitchen countertop. Everything is outlined in clear, simple steps. Look at the great results it got me. A couple from Michigan, planning to build their dream house, wrote asking about enclosing a bathtub in their guest bathroom. So I told them about the Home Repair and Improvement Series. It shows how to set up a bathtub from attaching the frame and finishing the tile to connecting the hardware.
The Home Improvement Series really makes it easy.
No matter the job size, these books provide the answers. Call now, and you'll start receiving a new volume every other month. Soon you'll be laying down a new wood floor, adding a sliding glass door, or even raising the roof. Another viewer wrote that he loved the outdoors so much, he wanted to know how he could bring it indoors. I told him first to add on a new deck, as outlined here, and to really bring the outdoors indoors, install an energy-efficient skylight.
Now I've got it all, thanks to the Home Improvement Series.
Remember that couple from Michigan who were building their dream house? It looks like they've finished it. Dear Bob, thanks for the tip on home improvement. As you can see, the books have made our dream house just that. Call now and let Time Life Books Home Repair and Improvement Series help you get results like a real pro.
To examine kitchens and bathrooms free for 15 days, call 1-800-431-4400. Keep it and pay just $10.99 plus $2.98 shipping and handling. And when you do, you'll get this handy 12-foot Stanley tape measure free. So call 1-800-431-4400. That's 1-800-431-4400.
Jenny, your pancakes are ready.
I didn't know you made pancakes, Mrs. Butterworth.
I made them from my very own mix.
I can't wait. But I forgot a fork. Hi, I'm Mrs. Butterworth. My 2 syrups are delicious.
Because they're both made with grade A butter.
She really talks.
And they pour on very thick and rich.
Mrs. Butterworth's, regular and light.
Every now and then, there really is magic in the air. And dreams really do come true. You could win $1 million and live happily ever after.
Hello, my name is Crispy. How do you do? Crispy Critters cereal entirely new. It's indubitably delicious. Oh, here comes Crispy Critters, a good wholesome bunch. The low sugar cereal with lots of crunch. Yes, it's indubitably.
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 Post Crispy Critter cereal is part of a balanced breakfast.